Hi Libra, welcome back. Hi Libra, welcome back to your monthly reading. I'm Ashley Rose and this is your monthly tarot reading for March 2022. This reading applies to all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Libra. And if you want to go through and check each sign, I recommend that you start with the Sun, then move into your Moon, Rising, Venus. It works in that order has a little bit better of a flow. Anytime throughout this month, this year, this reading just is, you feel drawn to it for whatever reason, it is here for you and it is timeless. We are going to be pulling 7 cards for the overview of your month, an oracle card, 3 cards for your love life, 3 cards to clarify, and then we will leave it with an affirmation. So one moment as I get everything set up here. How are you feeling, Libra? Last month was a pretty big month. I feel like, wow, a lot of things are moving and grooving for you, kind of in your favor. Everything was really aligning, so I'm excited to see what March has in store for you. We start off in Pisces season, and Pisces season is this time for us to get connected with our dreams, our intuition, our hopes, our desires, deepen our connection within ourselves and within the relationships that are existing around us. It's about getting us connected with those relationships that are kind of aligned and honor who we are, honor the authenticity and vulnerability within each other. We start this month off on March 2nd with a new moon in Pisces, and I love it because a new moon is the start of a new lunar cycle. It's about new beginnings, fresh starts, about going within to kind of recharge and reflect, and reflecting on the last 30 days in the last lunar cycle. And you know, what worked, what didn't work, what we can improve on, what we want to implement this time around. And with it being in Pisces, we see ourselves looking at our dreams, our intuition, our connections, our relationships, and even our spirituality in a deeper way with new insight and inspiration, where we can really have like a full-on look at our soul. Like, we are tapped into who we are right at the beginning of this month. And I love that because it is Pisces season rounds out the end of the zodiac year, the zodiac calendar, and we end this month in Aries. So we move into, we start a fresh new journey, right? And so I love that we get this look at our soul, this, you know, way more clear grasp and understanding of who we are to start the year off with that. And to, you know, just move into Aries season with this energy and this excitement to continue to uncover who we are authentically, and allowing that to be what leads the way, allowing that to be what comes to the forefront in how we kind of express our ideas and our creations. We have a full moon in Virgo that happens on March 18th, and that comes to kind of help ground us back down throughout this month as like Aquarius season is happening and Pisces season has happened, where everything feels very expanded and illuminated. Hi, Miss Heidi is here. Everything feels a little expanded and illuminated, and it is like a heightened time where we may be feeling a little bit up here, and it helps just bring us back down. It's going to help illuminate a practical path of how to bring in these ideas that we have for ourselves, our goals, our future, and then also illuminate the fears that have been standing in our way in regards to our success. So that could be, we might have fear about money. We could have a fear of succeeding, or a fear of failure. We may have a fear that we're not good enough and we don't deserve the success that we are hoping to attain. And we're going to take a really good look at that and come up with a plan of action forward, so we can leave that energy in the past in this end of the cycle and move forward, you know, again, excited, optimistic, ready to take a new adventure and ready to implement that change in a new way and kind of just go out in life. Yes. In a way that is different than we have before. And I say that, it was 4:44 on the clock. I just want to mention that. And then, yeah, we end this month in Aries season, so we're gonna feel excited. We're gonna have a fresh energy for life. We are kind of stepping into this season, a fresh face of us that we haven't been sharing with the world yet. We maybe been sharing it with ourselves, but it's time for us to express in a new way. So I'm excited because that's what we are really doing. I mean, everybody's definitely been moving in that direction. So I'm excited to see what is going on with your month as well. And just still continuing those themes from this year of our spirituality and balance and our intuition, and allowing that to be kind of like the guiding force behind all of what's going on around us. I feel like this month is really just, seeing our dreams and getting out of the way of them and allowing them to really just happen. Very simply put. But we have stuff. Okay, let me see. We got stuff coming in, Libra. Like, gosh, you are standing in your light, and you are standing in your power, and you are not letting anybody take that away from you. Let me tell you, you are dropping the weight that you have been holding on to, and you're like, no longer does this serve me. I am ready to move forward. I am ready to be a part of what I've been working on and what I've been talking about and what I've been dreaming about. Like, this time is now. And we have this Knight of Cups that is setting us in the right direction and setting the tone for everything that's going on. Because it really does, it points to all the other cards in the spread. So I love it because it's like, okay, dun, dun, dun. That's how I feel like, here you go. Here is a manifestation. Here is a dream. Here is, a message of love coming into your life. Also maybe like Knight of Shining Armor, a Princess of Shining Armor, coming to offer you some love, some, offering of, what is a water sign, or our cups. That is our emotions, our dreams, our expressions, our intuition, connection, relationships. So it's here to offer us something in that realm, and our intuition is ultimately guiding us with that. And so we started off the month with this, and I love that, especially with the new moon happening on March 2nd, because it really is like, here you go, here's your soul, here's who you are, you see it, now let's do something with it. Because right after this Knight of Cups, which I will say slightly like caution, I always like to say with the Knights, because they are known for extremes, where like Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords are known for like extremely acting out, where Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles kind of go within and don't really know when to act or when to move. But with this Knight of Cups here, Knight of Pentacles, the horse isn't moving at all, but the Knight of Cups, he's like slowly but surely moving towards his goal and working at it, and allowing like water to make the changes necessary and point him in the right direction of where he needs to go. So his communication just looks different than the other Knights, and how he's, getting his guidance is a little bit different, but he's ultimately still keeping that communication going and following where his intuition is guiding him, and allowing these little fishy friends and his horse to show the way. Because we go to this King of Pentacles here, and that's how we're going to be feeling. Like, we come from February and we are feeling in our energy, we are feeling abundant. We take a look around us and we have, money growing and relationships growing and our business is doing really well, and we're happy within our career, and we're leading our life with a grounded understanding of what's going on in front of us. We know what we know what we want, we know what we're working for, and we're going towards it, and we're not overcomplicating it. More than that, we appreciate the finer things in life, and we're putting ourselves in the position to have those things. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles here, and this is big picture. Everything that we've ever wanted is right here, right now, right around us. And at the bottom here, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So look at this. And then under that, we have the Knight of Wands. Come on. Seriously, what are you putting in your water? Because things are happening. Jeez Louise. But seriously, it's this appreciation, this understanding, this trust in yourself and going after it. And, you've maybe had a solo journey and you've had to do this on your own, but look what you've built for yourself. Something to be proud of. You have a family that's around you and loves you and appreciates you. Chosen family or real family, but people that feel like family are around you, right? Pentacles have to do with earthly possessions, practical things here on earth, our career, our finances, our work, our abundance, our security, our relationships, our health, right? So all of these things are working together with us, and we're at this crossroad where we can really see what we can do with this energy if we keep moving and we keep ourselves in this space of, you know, really understanding who we are. And it's not keeping ourselves here, again, in a delusional way, or I should say again, but I've said this before, like, when I say that, I hope it doesn't come off like, oh, we're just gonna only focus on this, and we're not gonna even think about the other things that could be going on. It's like, we're taking responsibility of everything that's going on in our life, and we're handling our shit. That's really it. Because the King of Pentacles is responsible, he's diligent, he's hardworking, he takes responsibility for what's going on in his life, he puts action behind what he wants, you know, there is intentionality behind what's going on here. And that leads into the 10 of Wands in reverse. So pay attention, I'm going to say, to ones this week as well. 1, 1, 1, 1, 11. Or not this week, this month. That's going to be your indication that you're going in the right direction, because there's a lot within your spread. This 10 of Wands in reverse is like all this weight that you were holding on your shoulders that was blocking you from seeing where you were going, that was blocking the success that you were working towards, that was, you know, keeping you away from feeling like this King of Pentacles, that was stopping you from feeling stable and feeling secure and, you know, really understanding where you're going in your life. You dropped all that weight. You let it all go off your shoulders, and you said, I want to know where I'm going. I want to see. I want to be aware of what's in my life and appreciate the good things that are all around me. And when you did that, you allowed yourself to cross through into another threshold of life, of being, of living, where the worries that you used to be worried about aren't happening anymore. And this 10 of Wands energy is in the middle of your reading. So this month, you are letting go of anything that doesn't work, that isn't serving you, and that is standing in your way from seeing your potential, from unlocking this greatness that you have within you that is aligned with your purpose and what you came here to do. You're stopping yourself from, you know, missing this opportunity again, right? Or, you know, when you're staring in the face of your purpose, you didn't even know what it looked like, and you just kept moving forward. You couldn't even see it. You know, now we are seeing what's around us, and it's this good stuff, because you don't want to miss any of this, right? And as you let go of all that weight, you become the fool who's excited and ready to go on another adventure, to deepen his understanding of his life, to deepen his experience, to have fun in the journey and not worry so much about the goal, because we've attained so many goals, right? We've been working so much, we've proved so much to ourselves already that we know that we don't need to have everything right now. That all we have is enough to get us to the next point, and we're just going to keep moving and grooving with that, because that is what lights up our source. That is what gets us excited. When we know and we trust that we have all that we need to get us to move forward, that we don't need to do anything, right? Like we don't need to acquire anything else, that we're fine just exactly how we are to keep moving, right? Our authentic self is what keeps us going, or again, moving and grooving to where we want to be. He's got this rose in his hand, and that's this a symbol for birthing new ideas. And when you allow this new idea to come to creation, again, it fills your source. It makes you feel important or loved or special to yourself, right? Like, this isn't something that we're trying to prove to others or trying to get other people to make us feel important, make us feel special, support us, tell us, validate us that we're on the right path. We're getting this from ourselves. And when it comes from ourselves, see this mountain that's in the background? Yes, we might still have a journey to climb, but the climb doesn't matter to us, because we're doing something that's aligned with what we want, and we see it. It's clear, this big picture that we see, because we're sitting in this space and we have, you know, the security and the comfort to dream and imagine and, you know, really build something. We see that, and we have the confidence to go after it finally. And then we have, after the Fool, we have death. And I love it, because it is like, it's death to what didn't work, the pain, the weight, the old you, the old constructs, the old institutions, the old things that kept you held back, that stopped you from moving forward, the relationships, the contracts, the commitments, things like that, that just aren't aligned with you anymore. We're saying, adios, amigo. Peace out, Girl Scout. We're letting it go in the wind because we are moving on to bigger and better things, and we're putting our energy where it's deserved and our hard work where it matters. And people are watching us. People are paying attention to what they're doing. They want to be involved with what we're doing. We're networking with other people. We're building a community, building a group of support. We are building people that want to, again, get involved with what we're doing and build on it too. And 3 is the number for new beginnings, and it presents us with a new beginning that's filled with fun and where we can share our ideas with other people that value them and that aren't going to just take them and steal them, but do something with them and build with us together. And so we might be in this space where we've been alone, but March we enter, or towards the end of March, we start seeing that when we branch out and we start being ourselves and we have this this undeniable confidence in what we're doing, that we attract the people that are supposed to be with us, and we attract the people that like our creativity and are creative as well and have something to add to what we're building. And that's a really exciting space to be. I mean, the biggest things this month is the Fool and Death, and those are our lessons of letting go and stepping out. Come on, we can do that. We've been working through way harder than this is an exciting thing to kind of move through, and we're gonna feel that. I feel like we're gonna get that inspiration around the time of the new moon, so that's really exciting. We're like, yes, and this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna work hard at it because I'm experienced, right? And I'm gonna network, I'm gonna grow, I'm gonna market myself, I'm gonna show people what I have to offer and put myself out there in a new way. So that's really exciting, Libra. Wow. Our oracle card is Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? I feel like that definitely goes with this. That, of course, is going to be popping up because we're in Pisces season right now. And I keep saying it, it's like a mirror to what's working, what isn't working, what our fears are, what we want, what our dreams are. It's going to be reflected right back at us. And that's the work. That's the toughness about this season, is that it is like a mirror. And what triggers us and who triggers us is presented to us so we can work through it, so we can be the best, authentic versions of ourselves. It's not happening to deter us. It's happening to strengthen us. And that's the gold. When we see that, we work through that. Okay, I'm going to move on to our love reading. I was going to read it, but I feel like that was what we needed to know. All right, we have Free Yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. I love this little unicorn with 5 of Wands in reverse. We have New Love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. 9 of Pentacles. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing. King of Cups. Yes, I love this because you're freeing yourself. You're freeing yourself from the conflict. You're freeing yourself from the hurt, the weight, the pain. You open up space for new love to come in. New love that's authentic, that matches the energy that you're putting out now. And that's why this new love comes, and it's at the middle of this love reading. And it's funny because the 9 of Pentacles is here. It's because you're working so hard on yourself that it's going to come in and you're like, wait, what? Me? Me? With all this? And you're like, well, wait, who am I, right? I am a beautiful, ever flowing, growing, abundant being, this spiritual being who, in this, that's where the religious factors comes from, because it's like you being closer to yourself and your spirituality and this connection you have with yourself. When I say spirituality, that's really all it is, a connection with yourself. That is your religious factor that's influencing it. You bring somebody, you attract somebody that's also that same type of person who's working on themselves, dedicated to their success, dedicated to what they have to offer and their connection to who they are and their authenticity, and you can start vibing on the same energy level, right? Because I love that even at the bottom of this love reading, oh, I love that we have oh, okay, I took a lot, but let's read. 10 of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Star, 3 of Cups, and then what says 10 of Wands in reverse. When you let go of all that old baggage, oh my gosh, does everything start lining up for you? Stop it. Stop it. Come on. King of Pentacles over here. So this person in our life could be a fire sign, could be a water sign, even pentacles. I'm going to say water, earth, and a little bit of fire. Pay attention to that, because I definitely feel like somebody is coming in this month because you are, you know, you're being you and you're not worried about those other things anymore. You have found the balance, Libra. I am so proud of you. All right. If you'd like to know more about me, what I have going on, or you would like to book a personal reading, sorry, I didn't know what was coming out of my mouth, you can go to ashleyrose.com. You can follow me on Instagram as well as Ashley Rose Tarot, and the links for those are in the description. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes. It's good to feel good. Yes, it is. Feel good, Libra. Feel good. You deserve it. You have been working hard. You have been releasing the baggage, releasing the pain, releasing the weight. You let it all go so that you can feel good, and that you can start this new opportunity with love coming in. Like, come on. Oh, I love it. I am so excited to see how the rest of this month unfolds for you. So please comment down below if things are happening and this resonates, because I would love to know. You guys have you're doing the things, okay? That's it. That's where I'm going to leave it. I hope you guys have a great March, and I will catch you in the daily tarot readings.